Just over 2 years ago, I started building my brand on social media. What started with one video turned into over 300 videos. And since then, things have been pretty strange. One time I'd be very satisfied with my brand, and one time I'd feel like there was something missing. So what is that thing? The thing that makes us emotionally connect with a brand? Is it the camera, the value, or is it just being yourself? Yourself. Every great brand has a great vibe. This is the energy you give off when you're around others. Imagine that you're in a room with your audience. How would you want to make them feel? Creative, innovative, inspiring? Everything you do has an impact on this. Your tone of voice, facial expressions, color, personality, and a whole lot more. If you aren't sure what vibe to go with, ask yourself this question: how would I treat my ideal viewer? This is how we bring our vibe to life. Colors, fonts, effects, audio, visuals, we all want them to match our vibe. In a sea of colors, we still have to choose one. In a sea of fonts, we still have to choose one. If you want people to recognize your brand, you need to stick with it. And if you're indecisive like me, that can be a pretty hard task, but it doesn't have to be. Remember the vibe we created earlier? Choose every element based on the feeling you want to evoke. If you want to come off as welcoming, use warm colors. If you want to come off as energetic, use cool colors. If you want to look vintage, use film grain. Fontshare is a site I came across recently which has some very nice fonts for free. This is the thing that will make or break your brand, and I wish I'd known that sooner. I've always been afraid to share my story, my view, my perspective. I've always thought that my story wasn't interesting enough, or that I didn't have enough to tell, but oh God, was I wrong. We can all learn something from each other, whether we're more successful or not. So don't fall into the trap of not telling your story, because it is the single thing people can't replicate. Your story, your journey, your taste. That's what will add the cherry on top.